themselves these days. The Lake Show is turning into a shit show. Straight up. And the more games that LeBron misses, the less accountability that he has to take for them being so bad and losing to non-playoff and lottery teams after holding a lead at 26 points during the game. I told everybody that this league really right now is all about stats. Winning really doesn't matter to some people. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can tell and separate the teams that cares about winning and then the teams that just cares about getting numbers. Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks, they care about winning. You feel what I'm saying? They care about winning. Golden State Warriors, they care about winning. There's a couple of other teams out there. Memphis, you can say they care about winning. Phoenix care about winning. Maybe Utah care about winning. It's not too many other teams though out there. You know, Milwaukee, they care about winning. Even though they're getting off to a slow start to start the season, they're banged up, a couple injuries here and there, but no excuse. You know what I'm saying? You've been there. There's no way that certain teams should lose. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to bring, the betting lines and use that as an excuse why certain teams lose when they know they shouldn't. But this thing is all. This is a shit show. Lakers are not that team. Everybody has them projected to go here and go there. And mind you, they still might. But that's a big might, in my opinion. I'm just looking at how their roster is put together. Nobody really knows their role. Malik Monk, shout out to Malik Monk, he's a good player, but he never really established himself as a great role player. So now he's thinking that he's Mr. Clutch. You know what I'm saying? See, everybody is chasing numbers. See, this is a numbers game. NBA is all about numbers. So now we can put more fans in the seat. Now we can do more commercials. Now we can go do stuff over there, globally and keep expanding on that side of the spectrum. I'm talking about what happened to the motherfuckers who want to win, who would do anything to win. Russell Westbrook, yes, he played back-to-back. You can say he played back-to-back good games, but last night against OKC, I don't consider that a good game. I don't. You had a triple-double. Is that what you care about? You had a triple-double in a game in which you guys were winning by 10 points. Or, excuse me, not 10 points. That 10 is stuck in my head. In which the Lakers were winning by 25 plus points. And in a game where Russell Westbrook had 10 turnovers. So technically, wouldn't that be considered a quadruple-double? See, that's what I'm saying. You're having all these stats, but you got all these numbers in the wrong columns. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're getting all these assists, but you're having more turnovers than assists. As a point guard, you would preferably want to average and have a 2-to-1 ratio when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, turnover to assist ratio. So every 2 assists, you should at least have 1 turnover. You should try not to turn the ball over at all, but most point guards, you preferably want to average, have a 2-to-1 ratio, and assist turnover ratio. But But just because you got a triple-double, you had 10 assists. So those 10 possessions, you lost the game by what, 8 or 5 or between 5 to 8 points. If you take at least 5 of those turnovers back and you get quality possessions, substituted for those turnovers, then you have a different outcome of the game. So see, you have to understand that the way this team is constructed, it's not conducive to winning basketball. AD, yes, he had 30, but he only had about 8 rebounds. AD needs to average at least 15 rebounds with his athleticism. The only big man that I've seen that OKC had, and shout out to that brother, was a veteran, Derek Favors, which he played pretty well. But AD is more athletic, he's more skilled than anybody that OKC can throw at him on that front line. So AD should have had at least about 15 rebounds. So you gotta understand, like, you have to do whatever it takes to win. This is the NBA. This is sports, period. Any given night, any given team can beat you, and they call it an upset. But I mean, if one team just wants it more, then who you think is gonna come out? You know what I'm saying? On the right side. I don't care how many superstars you have on your team. So you have to understand the way this thing is built for the Lakers. They need to define roles, period. They need to have a system in place to where, you know what I'm saying, they know exactly who they are and what they want to do within that system. If you want to win, you can't just think that, okay, when LeBron comes back, he's going to put everybody in their right positions and he's going to facilitate, he's going to direct everything. That's not the way it works. LeBron is only playing for numbers right now. At this juncture in his career, championships don't mean nothing because he's like, well, I got 4. I passed Kobe on the all-time scoring list. I'm chasing the next person on the all-time scoring list. 4 rings. I got how many regular season MVPs and how many finals MVPs. That's enough. That's enough. See, because he's complacent. Now injuries starting to set in. Now, off the court things are, playing a factor. As far as, TV and film and, his off the court ventures and stuff like that. You have to understand that he's transitioning from basketball player to businessman. And it's showing. Of course, can he still play and be effective and get numbers? But yeah, anybody can. It's a numbers game. But this is a whole different dynamic. The Lakers have they don't have no luxury for their players to get injured because you're replacing one player at a position with another player who's older than that player. So you're replacing age with age. It's like you don't have any kind of like building blocks on the Lakers. You don't have nobody that you can say, this is the next future of the Lakers. Maybe Taylor Horton-Tucker, but he's injured. You get what I'm saying? Maybe if Kendrick Nunn was able to, showcase his skills and talent, maybe the Lakers might think about re-signing him. But you have to keep it 100, man. These Lakers, just from watching them, I already knew what the deal was just watching them last year, getting eliminated in the first round. See, that's how you know they're on the decline, because they did nothing in the offseason which would make you think that, oh man, they finna be there. No, they just re-signed a whole bunch of players. They just signed hella players. That's it. It doesn't really, those players really don't fit, and the players that they did sign, most of them are injury prone in their career. So Trevor Ariza haven't been healthy in since that Houston, the year when he missed all them damn 0 for 12 and threes or whatever. So you gotta look at that. He ain't really been healthy the last couple of years because he could have You know what I'm saying? He can be effective. Mind you, Avery Bradley had an okay game yesterday because he got the minutes and got the time. But he got to play his way into shape. He got to get in way better shape. He got to lean out a little bit. He's a little extra heavy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If he don't hold up physically, being a little bit out of shape. But you're only as good or as great, you know what I'm saying, as your leader. And that leader can come from front office. It's like a trickle-down effect. If the front office is garbage, then the coaching staff gonna be garbage. You know what I'm saying? And then now you got players who's uncertain. They're trying to run this show. That's not the way this shit works. So we need to figure this shit all out. The Lake Show, it turned into a shit show. And it's hard to watch because you see guys out there that just in situational basketball, the wrong person has the ball. The wrong guy is taking a shot. You know, they're not managing their possessions down the stretch and getting quality possessions down the stretch. They're not featuring Carmelo, even though he put up 14 shots yesterday. He started off good. He had 10 points. Then he finished with maybe 12, 13 points or whatever. So it's tough when you ask somebody and expect a lot from somebody when somebody's older in their career. See, Melo, he's not that catch and shoot person, but what he is that one dribble pull-up, that hesitation pull-up player. He's that back you down 3-4 seconds, turn over the left or right shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Over the left shoulder, actually, and get you a bucket. He's the one that's going to pump fake you in the lane, boom, step in, get it, lay up. He's the one that's going to get down in the paint, get a couple offensive rebounds and some putbacks. See, Melo has to mix his game up. He has to play like the old Melo, and he's fully capable of playing like that. Because you know why? The game has slowed down for Melo. Now, mind you, I don't know if he's going to get calls. He should. He's a veteran. He draws a lot of contact. He's big, strong. See, it needs to be a dose of AD and Melo in that post, on that block, going to work. Everybody else play off of him. You know what I'm saying? You can even run a high-low with Melo and AD. They're both good passers. They can throw the ball into the post. You can run high-low action. You can put Russell Westbrook, bigger than most guards at the opposition that he's playing every night. You can throw him on that block. He's strong, athletic. You know what I'm saying? But no, everybody wants to come down, go one-on-one, make all these different moves and jack up wild shots. That's not the recipe to win ball games. And I'm going to just keep it 100. So I don't know what Frank Vogel's system is. I know he's a defensive-minded coach. But you have, David Fizdale and Phil Handy. You got other, capable coaches on that bench that's going to help get things in order. So I don't know if he's listening to them. And I don't know what's going on. But watching the Lakers play, it's just it's just not a good product out there on the hoop court, man. It looks bad. It just looks bad. And we get excited because one person dunks or this happens. And, they're got the fans engaged. But it's just not good basketball. Watching them on a night-to-night basis. And they're going to have a lot of TV games. Obviously, it's the Lakers. Even when they were weak, when all the teams that Kobe was on, that was garbage. He didn't make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Even they had a lot of TV televised games. So we're going to see them a lot. But I need to see improvement, man. This is sad. And then when guys come back, it's not like it's just going to click. Now you have to plug them in. Now you have to be able to be like, okay, he does this well, he does this well. But then how you know they even going to want to play into a certain role? They might want to go one-on-one. Because they like, man, well, shit, if this dude do 1-1-1, I know I'm better than him. I can do it too. You feel what I'm saying? So this is gonna be a long season, man. This is gonna be a long season. I said that they was gonna be at the bottom in the play-in game again, but I don't even know if that's gonna happen because they are another injury away. Because AD, you know what I'm saying? He on his way to that injury report. I'm telling you, because this game is real physical, and he's a person that gets banged up a lot. So I don't know. We gonna see. Cause I know it's other teams that's hungry, man. The T-Wolves, they hungry. The Sacramento Kings, they want in. Certain teams want in. They like, fuck that. We tired of losing, man. The T-Wolves, I like their roster the way they're constructed. I like the Sacramento Kings the way they're constructed. Their respective coaches, organizations have them boys out there playing hard. And their star players of those teams got them playing hard. Shout out to Harrison Barnes, man, the game winner in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Former Warrior. Lottery pick, yes sir. They doing this thing. Veteran leadership, getting it done. Because they have an identity. They know who they are. They know how they want to play. See, when you got that, them high IQ guys like that who's not really worried about stats, then you're going to get that. You know what I'm saying? They spread the ball around. So it's a joy to play with those type of teams. Just like Minnesota, they spread the ball around. Everybody eating. You know what I'm saying? They're happy for one another's success. This is not just playing for stats, man. They're out there trying to win. They're competing. Every game, they're going to leave it out there on the floor. And they're going to live with the results. So, like, share, subscribe. You feel me? And we can talk this shit all day. So, y'all have a blessed day. I'm going to check back with y'all a little later on. You know what I'm saying? Real E-Leezy. I'm out of here.